is up, guys? Fódlan here. Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Last time, we did the dreaded paralogue, the Sothis paralogue, that actually went pretty damn well, I've gotta say. But we're going to go ahead and end the January mission. But before that, there was a little bit of story stuff that I skipped over that happened between last episode and now. So let's jump over there real quick.
Professor, I know where the enemy is. Where Solon is.
Oh.
They're in a place called the Sealed Forest, close to the monastery. The Archbishop is gathering the knights to begin a search. She's doing so in secret, behind our backs.
Why in secret?
She must be afraid that a thirst for revenge will compel you to seek them out. Now that you know, will you give us the order?
No, I will not allow it.
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their busiest. It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there. They are the ones who took Geralt from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
You can't stop me.
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us. Losing you so soon after losing Geralt would be unbearable.
Lady Rhea, our professor is not acting out of revenge. Sending us out there is the most strategic move we can make. You can't deny it. Most of the knights are still far away. Not only does our professor wield a hero's relic, but there is no one here who is more powerful. Seteth and the few remaining knights can't leave the monastery unattended. We have fought under our teacher's command countless times. We are the most effective army here, and we are already prepared for battle. We have no idea what the enemy is plotting. We must act now.
Professor, do you agree with this strategy?
Yeah, she said it real well.
Understood. I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the Sealed Forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
Let's go, my teacher. Whatever happens, do not lose your conviction out there.
I'm gonna go get a nice new hair color. All right, so let's get into it. The Sealed Forest Snare. In the pursuit for justice for Geralt, you and your students find yourselves deep in the Sealed Forest. So I guess my only fear here, which is kind of the same
Thank you.
on hard mode, is landing hits on Kronya. I think that's the only difficulty that we will have here. But we have some pretty good gambits. I did remove, which maybe I want to put back on. I removed
We are now within the Sealed Forest.
rally skill.
We must not let our guard down.
On Ferdinand because I removed it for alert stance. So I think that'll ultimately be fine. And for gambits, I want rally charm anyway. We'll see.
Professor, we'll avenge Geralt for you, no matter what.
Remember, it is a bad idea to get distracted by revenge.
I have readiness. Our enemies will be taking... we will take our enemies down.
Well, it's not like we have any other missions this month. I suppose this is as good a way as any to spend our energy.
Lindhart spending energy? We'd better finish this fast before the pigs start flying everywhere.
Lower your voice. The enemy could be close. It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
Professor, I know I'm the one who insisted we come here. But don't doubt for a moment that the enemy is waiting for you.
Lady Edelgard, what are you saying?
What other objective could they possibly have? We have no clue what kind of trap is waiting for us. Please be careful, my teacher. We can't afford to lose you.
The enemy
All right.
is strong, but you
Not
will
subtle.
prevail.
But you got it.
You must.
Okay.
Look there! Demonic beasts! I suppose they aren't holding back.
He'll be fine.
Hello, you're here. Welcome to the Forest of Death.
My name is Kronya. This weakling girl was just a borrowed look for me. This is what I really look like. Now, you vermin, I'll take down every last one of you.
All right. So the last 2 episodes, I recorded back to back, and in the Set Death Paralogue episode, I was talking about all the excitement we got, all the news about like the Ashen Wolves DLC and whatnot, speculation. And of course, I record all that, sit down, edit, render it, set it to upload, and like 30 minutes later, Serenus drops a blog post detailing all the information that we didn't get, or that Japan got that we didn't, for the DLC. Because I was talking about, wonder like, you know, if it's gonna be a 4th path, if we're gonna, you know, gonna have to play it side by side or like hurry through and play it, try to get through church route and everything. Of course, don't have to worry about any of that. So I don't have to rush, which I enjoy. I hate rushing. But yeah, it's its own side story. Seemingly not going to include time skip, but I have heard there are apparently parameters for a time skip design or something.
Oh, no.
I don't know. But you do this whole sides thing, and then after you finish that, they are unlockable in the main game. Don't know if it's gonna be restricted or anything. I don't know if Anna's restricted. I don't know if we can wait and get Anna. Well, probably, right? Because Anna, we were able to recruit at the very last monastery for Blue Lions in the time skip. So I wonder if they're gonna be similar to that, or if you have to grab them before the time skip, because that would make some very strange, I guess, dialogue like, oh, were you hiding out under the monastery the entire time it was invaded for 5 years? Which I suppose they could just, you know, hand wave that as a thing. But assuming that,
If this takes too long, I might be forced to escape. Oh, or do you simply intend to let me go? How accommodating of you. As for me, I intend to kill you all.
all right, Kronya.
Predictable.
But you know, I've been talking about the church route. I wanted to do a Church of Saros only run. And I was trying to count it. I think at the very end of each path, we've been allowed to field, I think, 13 characters. And I was counting through all the church route members that I could get, which is everyone except for Gilbert and Yuritsa in a church route. I think they said that already. Which I think leaves me 3, or at least 3, potentially 4 open slots. So I think it's 4 if I don't count Anna, because I was gonna do all church staff and Anna. But I'm thinking maybe we adjust that to all church staff and the newcomers, because I think it'd be fun to start a completely new path and see them from start to finish, you know? Because they could be like a chapter 3 thing alongside Anna when you can recruit them. Let's see, how do I wanna... I don't know, I just think either way, that would be a pretty fun run. Also would, because I wanted to do it on, I want to do it on New Game Plus, Maddening, would allow for some more, I guess, freedom, because doing church only, I would be low manning every map at a certain point. And I didn't necessarily have a problem with that, but I really do want to use the new units, so
I will remove you.
it's fine. Our challenge run will be Bow Emblem after I finish the church route.
I will win.
Goddamn, look at you. Okay. Caspar? Wait, can Caspar reach? Caspar can reach the mage.
You see that?
Magic staff, throw that into the convoy. Can you reach? Oh wait, for whatever reason I thought Petra was over here. Okay. Felix. Yeah, Felix. Gauntlets. Okay, didn't get any crits in there, unfortunate. Okay. Okay, it'll only be attacked by one. That's fine. Dorothea. Let's do a thunder. Alright. And, I mean, I guess if I don't break it,
It's time.
oh, there's 3 more. I wasn't gonna bother breaking, but I think we'll be okay. Do a little bit there. Around town. Who wants to break the last one?
I think.
One more dance, and Linhardt. Over here. Waning. Umbral Steel. Does that also get the debuff? Because Waning is a speed debuff, right? Oh, strength debuff. Okay. I was like, those are the 2 things drop. I think the speed is seal speed from Ferdinand. Okay. Edelgard, here you go. Go ahead and punch it down.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Then we can draw back to get that +1 movement.
I'll send you flying!
As I say, I didn't want you to kill. You would have survived another one. Well, actually... Oh, wait, you're going... Okay. Yeah. I saw the double. I got scared. Let's see. We go over here. Iron Axe. Okay, I'm excited. Because we can play it alongside whatever path we're currently doing. Whether it be the tail end of this run,
Not good.
or start of church. Well, actually, I would. I might postpone church. Actually, if we are done with this, I might just wait, because the way I'm handling church, if you are unsure, if you didn't get the memo, I am going to be. All right, we have Night Kneeler. Okay. We are going to be starting from next month in the game where we currently are, because the map after this, or I guess the chapter after we're done here, is where we make the choice. That's where I'm gonna actually start the YouTube part of it, and I'm gonna run through everything else on stream. So it's still, you know, documented, recorded if you want to see the early game with whatever the hell I do. And then we'll come together in a monastery. We'll run down everything, treat that like the episode 1, and move forward from there. Because I figured there's no point, like, going from Blue Lions to, you know, each house individually.
As expected.
All the maps may be the same, but the story and the interactions definitely are not.
Thank you.
But for Church Route, it actually will be back-to-back the same exact thing.
Thanks.
Go
Practice
special
does make
dance.
perfect.
So I figured instead of just uploading the same thing over and over, that's what we're gonna do. And at this point, I don't even think we'll have, no, we definitely won't even have all of our units. We would presumably, again, assuming that the units come in as I'm thinking they are going to, the DLC units. Okay. We would have, you know, the DLC crew. And then currently, like, we have Hanneman, we have Manuela. We haven't recruited Shamir yet, or Eloise, though I believe both of them are available to recruit right now. Oh, we have Flane, and I think the rest come afterwards. Like, Catherine, you can't recruit on this path. Cyril's the same way. And of course, Seteth's like a time skip recruit normally anyway, so you'd be the same. How much speed do you got? 17? Alright, we're gonna go here. Trade. Training bow. I mean, he's a brigand right now, so he's not gonna retaliate anyway, I guess. So I suppose it doesn't really matter. The training bow is the lightest thing he has, I think. He doesn't dodge the 45, of course. Okay, normally I do, you know, split around, do a pincer attack. Okay. But with monsters in this game, no. So what did I pick up? Speed ring. Okay. So let's see here. Highlight. Nope. Unhighlight. Watch for the horse. All right. Let's come in here. We can W. We can do a nice chunk to you. And you should not hit me. In no world should you hit me. Okay. So, just preparing to be angry. Wanted to just stop and wait. We can go... axe. There we go.
Why am I even here?
And then you can get... You can dance for someone right here. We can't really do anything... No one can really do anything there. I suppose I could throw a mage here and physic. And then...
Thanks so much.
Dance her up. Okay, waning shot to strength. Well, okay. What are we dealing with over here? 17 attack speed, sword breaker. We'll do a similar thing with Caspar. Caspar can run in. We know he'll take the hit from the Cavalier. Ferdinand also would.
The mark of nobility.
I'll come in here, heal Ferdinand, because now he wants to attack Ferdinand because he doubles him, yep. Alright. Yeah, those are the plans moving forward. I'm pretty glad that it did turn out to be a side story situation, just in terms of going through at my own pace. But it is probably going to be a fairly short campaign. Definitely interested on the difficulty, though. Because the way it sounds, we're going to be using, like, all the house leaders with a +1. They put out pictures of, I think, 3. What, Hilda, Ash, and someone I can't remember. There's probably a Serenus blog post on it if I scroll down. Hilda, Ash, and Linhardt, yes. Those 3 will apparently be assisting, which I think is interesting. And then, presumably, the 4 new characters, and then the house leaders. And then Violet.
I'll go.
I don't know. I'm excited. And all the characters I mentioned before, I'm really excited to see all the characters. There were some data mine things I don't want to talk about because I know people avoid data mines. Some data mine, like, interaction lines for, I believe, like, the dining hall. And then we know who they're able to support between other houses and stuff, which some of the options are pretty interesting. Some things you wouldn't expect.
Could have been sleeping this whole time.
Okay. Not great. Let's see. Ooh. All right. Now, Kronya. If Kronya rushes me, I'm gonna fear for my life. Like, she did make that, like, I don't got all day situation. I've never seen her move.
So,
I don't want her to move on her own free will. If I'm in her attack range, well, then that's my own damn fault, right? Actually, let's do one of these. Sword of the Creator. We're getting an upgrade, so we might as well abuse the Sword of the Creator where possible. Okay. Alright. Just kind of chill on both sides, because, yeah, there's people coming from this side. There's people coming from this side. Yeah, I myself, as far as the leaks go, or data mine, I should say, I've looked at, like, their stats, what they're good at, and all that. The things I'm gonna go over one way or another when we get them, like the growths that I do. And just, yeah, really planning to see what they're good at for, like, reclassing and weird shit. Some nice growths. For the most part. Okay, if I want to do that, I want to group lance attack from here.
make them tremble.
That gets all 3 of them. Okay. So let's do it this way. Do you still double her? Well, you're not going for her. I could look this way. 17 attack speed. No. Okay. Good. Very good. Oh, we don't have the... I was like, we mastered, we don't have the skill equipped for dance rallying. All right. Hopefully we don't even get hit. 37 hit rate. I would like to not be hit. Ooh, I'm also kind of worried now. You know what? We go here, Gambit. They're lined up in a nice row for us. He's like, yeah, that should break. And then there's the one tile left who I don't think is cracked at all. Bar can't reach it. Okay, so if we come over here, we attack it with an iron bow. then Sword of the Creator. That breaks it. We get some Umbral Steel. Let's get Caspar out of there. We can throw a hand axe at him. And then I could potentially... Can I Deadeye Training Bow? One away. Oh. That's the worst. Whatever. Do it. Maybe we'll get the 19th. We don't. Oh, they blocked him. Oh, that's actually shitty because now she's still full health. Man. All right, well, Caspar can kill you.
Yeah, it worked. Now I can do so much.
All right, then. Hammer. Mace is more accurate. Of course, lower might. Also, a lot lower weight. Yeah, we're gonna keep the mace. All right. No, Felix is closing in on Mastering Brigand. I would like to make that happen. Go. Please don't hit me. Thank you.
Another win.
2 more interactions? All right. Let's dance for him then. I am gonna go ahead and get... Well, he has to hit the 37. Thank you. The one time I actually want to be hit by a 37. I appreciate it. All right. So one more interaction, and he's mastered that. Is anyone else closing in on something that I would like to knock out quickly? I don't think so. Nope. All right. Well, let's come over here. Sword of the Creator. Actually, what did we do? Ruptured Heaven. Oh, he has 1 HP left. I forgot. Yeah. Still hanging on by a thread here. So, let's do... Can we do like a regular steel lane? No. Do a Nosferatu then.
Any experiences.
Okay. Well, at least there was magic in that. No speed though. Let's see. No. Ruptured Heaven. Press the Flames, not that it matters. Okay, and then Edelgard should be able to just Monster Break. Yup.
Well, how was that?
Level 24. That's a nice one. Okay. And then let's see. Ferdinand on Big Beefy Boy. There we go.
You are nothing.
Back away over here. Petra.
My heart is full of victory.
Strength.
War feeds my body.
Girl. You're going down the, like, I'm getting you lethality, but I didn't expect you to have to rely on a lethality to get kills at a certain point. Because you might have less strength than Caspar, and Caspar's not been doing too hot on the strength train. Actually, maybe he's gotten a little better. 22, what's... Oh, Byleth, 21, not great. Bernadetta is way higher than expected, honestly. 22. Yeah, down at 17. Not what I had hoped. Alright. So, let's see... We get in a tree. Just chill right there. Get some of whatever that is. Rusted sword, okay. If I remember correctly, Trying to think how this map's two halves are broken up. I think everyone I don't use when I kill Kronya still gets a chance to move.
It's dangerous.
Can't remember. There we go.
Maybe this one.
I don't know what I'm gonna get rid of for Death Blow. Let me also highlight you. Okay. I guess. I don't know. Maybe the fist accuracy? Alright, so... this actually might turn out kind of nasty. Well... what is Kronya's res? She has higher defense than res, okay. I'm just thinking... Deadeye, do a little bit there. We could do one of those again. That's a free break, but I could have potentially Deadeye. Okay, you know what? I'm trying to set something up. So, crack, crack. And then I could do a Thoron from right here. So that's 3 cracked. I can come in here and gambit this one, break all 3 of this corner. And then Felix, let's use an axe for the break. Some Umbral Steel. Hubert, Nosferatu. Because it's like your weakest option most of the time. Alright, Petra. Just, yeah, use a bow.
One more success.
A fine display.
Alright. What do we got here? Rusted sword. Over here. $51. God damn it. Alright. So, this one a bit of a nasty spot. We're gonna have to like gambit it from afar or just try and kill it outright. Which might be the best way to do this. Like, do one of those.
Thanks so much.
Dance. I am hitting the right tile, right? Yeah. Do it again to break. And then... do a Sagittae. Got the crit. Come over here. Sort of the creator's 0 hit rate. Over here and mire it.
Stay vigilant.
And then there we go.
Here?
Okay. Not breaking that one. That's whatever. I just didn't want to pull Kronya and just be sad. Okay, I don't have Sylvain as an adjutant here either. I wanted Anna to get experience, and then I wanted some more Manuela support here. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna stride.
Sweet of you.
What is the crack thing? Keen intuition within 2 or more spaces away. Okay. So that means okay. Uh-huh. Loud and clear. Okay, Edelgard can reach 80. I'm gonna miss that. That's shit I would miss. We're gonna rally charm. The rally charm didn't add any hit rate? Okay.
Huh? What are you... Are you here to kill me?
I am. Prepare yourself for death while you still can.
It's also an interesting interaction, so I'm glad we got that. Hubert might have also had a decent line. Oh well.
Getting...
Could we get a battalion recovery? Equip durability, alright.
But how? How could I really lose? To a lowly creature like you?
Well,
Solon, don't just stand there and stare. I need your help.
Yes, you most certainly do.
Huh?
Have no fear, Kronya. Your sacrifice will help to rid this world of the filthy vermin that have long infested it. The time is finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Please, help me.
Be gone with you, Fellstar.
That could only have been magic. What happened to our professor?
They were swallowed by the mystical darkness of the forbidden spell. An eternity wandering in a void of nothingness, never to return to this world. To think, we almost had the sword of the Creator.
You're lying. Our professor is alive. I know it.
That's right. Our professor is no ordinary human.
It is hard to fathom that our professor would die in a place like this.
It is possible that death has yet to find your friend, but there are worse things than death. Drifting through the darkness with no chance of escape, overwhelmed with hopelessness. It must be torturous.
Yeah, that's all well and great. Can I have your gloves and your cane? Those are really cool.
You're already boasting a victory, but know this. You did use such devious tricks to stop our professor. I swear that you will regret it.
I cannot help but agree with her this once. Even if our professor is trapped in darkness, that is not the end of their story.
I will not forgive such arrogance. If you prefer it so, you shall also be added to the ranks of the dead.
You fool! What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? Are you just a boulder that rolls down whatever hill it's on? No, even a boulder has more sense.
I can explain.
Excuses won't help us. This darkness is terrifying. As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. But please consider this.
How much different is this darkness than it is normally? Like, what?
This realm of darkness we are in is separate from the world from which you came. I mean that it would take a god to leave this place. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
Yep.
How very brave of you to joke at times like these. There is no other choice. Do you recall your father's diary? He said you were a child who never cried nor laughed. I think I am the one to blame. I must have been asleep, but even then, I feel I was a part of you. I do not know how Rhea managed it, but she allowed me to exist inside of you. The truth is, I have always been with you. It is within you that I found my power yet again. The power of a goddess. The power of the progenitor god. My name is Sothis. By now, you must be well aware of what that means. I am the one who watches over Fódlan and the creatures dwelling there. I am Sothis. She who died and then returned.
I can't believe it. I never
There's
knew.
but one thing left to do to save us from this darkness of eternity. I must now use the power of a god. However, I lack a body of my own. And so I must relinquish all the power that I have to you. The time has come for you and I to join as one. And when that comes to pass, then I shall disappear.
Disappeared?
When I say disappear, I do not mean that all I am will be no more. My soul will join with yours, and you and I will never be apart. But I will no longer have the chance to speak with you. I shall miss it. So long have I been on this path with you. Through you, I got to see and hear this world. I even got to chastise you from time to time. I may not have acted like a goddess, but it was certainly fun. For all that you have done, thank you. I'm glad that it was you to whom my fate was bound.
Thanks.
Now, we must pray. For if we share this wish, our spirits too will join as one. Your wish is to return to the forest, stop the enemy, and rescue the little ones. No need for words. I know your heart as though it were my own. Your will and mine are now as one. Both sides of time are revealed to you, and you alone. You know I am the beginning. What shall you do?
Professor, it is you, right? I knew that you would always come back to us.
Yeah, except we're playing the other side of things, which I had to. My bad. Not even my bad. I'm not sorry. I was just thinking about that. It's like, okay, in the version we fly away to go to Smash, all of our students just die? Like, I don't... What happens with that timeline?
I'd like to ask about your appearance, but for now, let's dispose of our enemies.
What did you see in the darkness of Zaharas? This would be impossible. The only being that can withstand that darkness is... Unless I dispose of you myself, I may never have the chance to send you back there.
Okay. Fusing with Sothis allowed the Sword of the Creator regain its true power. And does get that full boost. Oh, there is one more droppable. A steel axe. Oh boy. Is this defeat enemy commander? I'm tempted to try and warp. Let's just see. If we do a reposition right here, and then we come over here, assist, warp. We're able to warp all the way up there. But I have a feeling out of everyone who can do it, this is probably our worst choice. Like, what are we dealing with here? 6 attack speed, okay, but 13 defense. So maybe I could just walk up and... Hold on. So we're definitely gonna double. But I might want a quad. In which case, Edelgard would be better. So let's reposition you. Okay. Oh, we still have the stride buff. Okay, so everyone was able to... Okay, so I'm glad I remembered wrong, but the stride buff is still active. Oh, fuck. Okay. Shove. Ooh. Well, let's see. You can go... Okay. Excuse me. Okay, we need to go off to the side. Swap. And then... Swap. And then do one of these. And then... Shit, we need one more... Is it in relative to Linhardt, right? So going over here and hitting one of those, and then Linhardt going behind Edelgard. Assist, warp, yaha. Did I already use? No. Why can't I use warp? Is that still not? Do I need one more tile? Hold on. That's still a cliff. We need one more. Okay. Can you? Yes. We need to do literally everything. And then up here, assist, warp. Hell yeah.
So this is how it is. I cannot let you live.
You stole the words from my mouth. You lost the moment you failed to kill the professor.
To think that I would lose to mere beasts.
All right, level 25. Make it worth it. Hell
It's a long road
yes.
yet.
Strength and speed, that's worth it.
But this is not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission somehow.
It's over. Now, Professor, about your appearance.
Okay. Could have got more experience on other people. I know it's maddening. It's probably worth it, but fuck it. Whatever. That was fun to do. And only possible because we maintained that stride buff. Alright. Our sprite is upgraded.
That hair. And those eyes. You remind me of someone. What happened to you?
The goddess gave me her power.
The goddess. I see. Well, I'm happy for you. Your weapon is called the Sword of the Creator, after all. It's no wonder she looks favorably upon you. Just as it was with Saint Saros, no doubt. And just how will you use this new power, Professor?
For the people of the world, for my students, for myself. For the people of the world. It's what you want me to say, isn't it?
That is so like you to say that. Tell me, if the world, and your students included, were to divide and go to war with each other, what would you do? In that scenario, each side would represent both the world and your students. Who would you... Professor, have you fallen asleep?
Yeah, dude.
This must be a side effect of your recent changes. I can't just leave you here. I shouldn't ask Hubert to carry you. So I suppose it falls to me.
In time's flow, see the glow of flames ever burning bright on the swift rivers drift, broken memories alight. Professor,
Hello.
you must remain still.
What happened?
Everything is all right. There is no need to worry.
I'm still doing that whole thing. It's too far away and too quiet to be picked up by my mic, but my cat is going ballistic. It's solid, 2 a.m. time to scream in the hallway.
Those who are trying to harm you are far away. How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen, that you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you, your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the Sword of the Creator, I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fódlan in its celestial light, might reside within you. But you are so much more than the light. You are my...
You're gonna be real upset. Very soon.
Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep just a while longer. I will be watching over you. Always. Always and forever.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. Well. A nice and kind of pretty chill chapter, I would say. It was nice to just kind of talk and not really worry about things. But next month, I believe it's the first day. I mean, I do my explorations on the first day every time, but I'm pretty sure you have to do it the first possible day in the monastery, or you miss your chance to continue with Edelgard's path and you are forced to church or something. I don't know. I know I have to find her and talk to her. And she's somewhere apparently out of the way or something. I don't know. I've heard people have fucked it up. So I'm aware that it's a thing. I mentioned at the start of this run that I know. And I believe we are entering that point where we make the choice. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.